Hello, my name is Hannah. Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. This is my forecast for all earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn from November 28th to December 12th. So roughly the next 3 weeks or so. And I've been showing this off in the beginning of every single video, but I got a new deck and I am absolutely head over heels for it. It's called the Golden Universal Tarot, just in case you guys are wondering. It's freaking gorgeous. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. So without further ado, let's see what's going on with all the earth signs and give you guys a good idea on what's to come in the next couple weeks and what's going on your journey. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn from now until December 12th. And by the way, I'm going to start with a general for all 3 earth signs, and then I will do a reading for each sign, and I'm going to put timestamps in the description. Okay, so you guys don't have to sift through the whole video to find your own sign and your own reading, okay? So, because I know that's kind of frustrating. Okay, earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. From now until December 12th, please. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 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 Interesting. Okay, so at the bottom, this guy has been showing up in every reading. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So the main theme here is coming into your own in terms of, your job, being materially successful, financially successful, feeling stable, feeling secure, being able to give not just to yourself but to others, and to be basically a person that other people can rely on and go to. Very dependable. This is very dependable and steady, reliable energy. Also very practical. So you guys are kind of coming into your own in terms of manifesting what you want in your own life. Okay? And I think a lot of you guys, this is a goal. If you're not already here yet, you're more focused on your coin than you are anything else right now. You're more focused on making ends meet, making money, finding that abundance, and finding that just feeling stable and grounded in your own life. And so what I've got here is the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Hermit, and the High Priestess. Okay, so some very interesting messages. I see you guys galloping forward, like the Knight of Wands here, towards, you got your eye on something. You definitely do. I think you feel like there's a lot of promise in the future. Maybe you've been offered something, or this is a reading for the next couple weeks, so maybe you will be offered something and it's going to give you a lot of enthusiasm, and you're marching toward a new beginning. You're marching toward something that's going to not just bring you, that's not just going to bring you financial happiness and security, but something that's going to make you feel good too. Because, I think everybody feels good when they've got a full wallet, right? When their bank account has, a good bit of money and you've got food in the fridge and a roof over your head. Everybody is pretty happy with that for the most part. But definitely, like, I feel like you guys have your eye on something. And you're being encouraged to go for it. Definitely. It's like the universe is giving you a fresh start. You know, it's giving you a new opportunity at doing something different and pursuing something that's going to make you happy, and it's going to help you get to, you know, this point here. But I feel like before you do that, I have the Hermit and the High Priestess here, which is very withdrawn, quiet, patient energy. Okay, so there's a balance here. It's like these two cards came together, right? And these are very like passive, patient, introspective, you know, like passive and meditating energy, I guess, where you like kind of look within for answers and you be still and be quiet. And I feel like these in contrast, I'll try to show all of them together the best I can. In contrast with the Wands, right, it's can I do this? Yes, I can. These are two very different energies. So I feel like this needs to happen inside of yourself before you can pursue this. You know, before you can have this energy and before you can, go for whatever you got your heart and your mind set on, this needs to happen first, you know, where you do some self-care and you get quiet at least, you know, once a day and tune into the universe and tune into your higher power, and just shut out all the noise of your life and all the opinions of other people and all that fear and doubt and all that nonsense. You got to shut it out before you can pursue, or so that you can tap into this energy in a very healthy way, because the Knight of Wands at his worst is very reckless, and he doesn't have any goals. He just pursues his passions all willy-nilly, and he's in and out, very unreliable and unpredictable, very immature too. It's fire energy here. So but you're being offered this, but I feel like in order for you guys to tap into this fire energy, this creative side, this playful side, this lively, enthusiastic, you know, life energy, you've got to make sure that you're going within to find the answers first, you know, to get some direction and get some inner guidance from your higher power and from your intuition and from your spirit guides, okay? I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers for these, just so we can get a little bit more, I guess, deeper into the message. So why is the Knight of Wands here, please, for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? A lot of passion here, too. I see you guys following your passions. Definitely. Which is fantastic. I feel like that's kind of been a common theme for the last few readings. Lots of passion. Just getting really excited about something. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? This one, okay. Interesting. Okay, the Hangman. A lot of you guys have been locked into a situation where you can't move forward and you can't move back. You've been kind of stuck. And I feel like you've gained some wisdom in being in this position. and feeling trapped and feeling like you have no control, over your circumstances, and feeling like you have no control over where you are at this moment. But I feel like you've become enlightened in a sense, like you've changed your perspective. This, whatever this means for you, it's changed your perspective, and you're ready to get moving. You know, I sense a lot of impatience here. You're tired of being stuck. You know, you're tired of the ball not rolling for you at all. So you want to get out of this. And I think some of you are ready for the most part, but I'm still getting a message that, like, you're being cautioned to, okay, it's like, all right, it's time to go. You know, it's time to get out of this hangman energy. It's time to get down from that tree. But take it easy. You know, take it easy. Take it slow. Make sure you don't forget what you've learned. Ooh, that's a big one. Yeah, don't forget what you've learned so far before you move forward. Okay. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. All right. So some of you guys have been wrestling with the decision. Not wrestling, but you... you're looking at your options right now, and it might boil down to two things. You know, yes or no. Do I stay or do I go? You know, option A, option B. And you've kind of been contemplating this from a safe place or from a familiar place, okay, where he's standing. He's got a globe in his hand, in case you can't see that. So this man is recognizing that, you know, the world really is his oyster, and he doesn't have to stay here. You know, he can move somewhere else. He can, if he's got a dream, he can go after it if he wants to. And you're being offered, you know, a chance to move forward. You're being offered another wand here that's saying, like, you know what, if you've been deciding to change things up, go for it. You know, if that's what's going to make you happy, do it. You know, you don't have to stay stuck in this. And I think some of you have been afraid maybe to make a decision, because it's a very daunting and intimidating choice. But you're getting confidence. Like, this card is like he's discovering his own confidence and his own ability. It's like his own potential. And I feel like that's how y'all feel right now. It's like, wait a minute, I can change things. You know, I can do something different with myself. And I feel like you're being urged to, you know, to do something different, or at least make a decision, you know. I feel like the universe is definitely supplying you with a lot of confidence right now to find out, to pursue what makes you happy and what's going to help you, you know, get to this point. Why is the Hermit here for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? I strongly feel like the Hermit and the High Priestess are kind of like, these are both together. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, just the way these cards fell out, the way they kind of laid out. So I'm actually going to clarify the both of them together. Why is the Hermit and the High Priestess here for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The Hermit and the High Priestess. The Hermit and the High Priestess. Why are these things here? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I feel like it's this, no, this card. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Swords, excuse me. Ooh, I haven't seen her yet. Ooh, I like this one. I like her better in this deck than I do the other one. Ooh, I like her. Okay, anyway. So, like I said before, self-care is a must, okay? Communication and honoring that relationship with you and the universe, or you and your higher power, that has to come first before any of this stuff can happen, before any of this good stuff and any of this progress and movement and growth can happen. And that might mean being honest and maybe even brutally honest with other people. Not just honest with yourself, but honest with other people. I feel like you have to be willing to defend your position, because there might be some people who will doubt you. There might be some people who will question your motives, you know. But the Queen of Swords is very, very, very good about being blunt and direct and honest. And, I mean, she keeps other people's feelings in mind. However, that doesn't stop her from speaking her truth. And she will defend her beliefs, what she truly believes in, until the end. And so the Queen of Swords can help you by being honest with people, you know. And you don't have to be a bitch. You don't have to be an asshole to anybody. But you don't have to hide the fact that, you know, if this is something that you need to do, you know, the Queen of Swords can help you communicate this to people who might be doubting you, or who might question you. If you, like, okay, let's say you're putting some more time in your day to meditate, okay, or to pray. Or no. Actually, I take that back. Let's say you're making a decision to change jobs. Yeah, I think that's a better example. And you've gone within, you know, you've prayed about it, and you truly feel like it's the right thing to do. Maybe your coworkers are going to disagree with you, or your boss is going to have questions, but you don't have to, you know, give them the finger, you know, tell them to piss off. I found something better. Like, you can just be honest about it, and the Queen of Swords can help you with this, not to speak out of anger or bitterness, you know, just to speak out of your own truth. She can definitely help you not people please too. And her with the Hermit and the High Priestess, I also feel like you're going to be receiving a lot of insight from your own thoughts, and through speaking honestly with other people that you trust already. So I think it's very important for you guys to talk it out with somebody you trust, because they have a lot of things, that they have a lot of insight that can help you. You know, they have ideas that you might, like, they might have an approach that you never even considered that can help you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I just say what pops in my head and what my higher power tells me to say, and the messages I get, and sometimes I don't even know, but I think somebody can resonate with that. So without further ado, I'm going to pull cards for each sign. And I'm going to start with Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? From now until December 12th. Taurus. Taurus, Taurus. King of Pentacles again. Seven of Swords. Chariot. And the Six of Cups. And the Seven of Cups at the bottom. Interesting. Okay, so Taurus, the same goes for you, like as in the general reading. Your main focus right now is definitely, you know, your own, coming into your own, and growing financially, and growing, and becoming more stable and grounded, you know. Bringing home the bacon and frying it. You know, you're learning how to do that for yourself. The Seven of Swords is here, which makes me think that some of you might be thinking that you're getting away with something when you're not. Some of you could be tempted to take the easy way out. This doesn't apply to everybody. The Seven of Swords is about lying and cheating, being deceptive, being dishonest. However, it also means acting on your own, you know, but in a lower vibration. Like, it's not, and in this sense, I feel like some of you guys are going to want to take shortcuts to get what you want, and don't do that. Obviously. That's a big no-no. Because you might be impatient with yourself, or you might be impatient with how this process is moving along. But you're being warned here. Don't take any shortcuts. And Taurus, you've got a lot on your plate. You've got a lot of goals. I think you've got a lot of brainstorming, and you're brainstorming a lot of ideas and a lot of dreams right now. And I think you've got a lot of choices and a lot of responsibilities and a lot of, you know, like ideas, but you don't know how to, you need to get grounded. Because some of these ideas that you have, like some of these goals are good, and then some of them are not realistic, and some of them are just straight up bad ideas. You know, because there's like a woman here, and then there's a snake and a dragon and a wreath, and you know, it's like some of these things are great ideas, and something that should be pursued, and some of them are just not good or bad. They're just simply unrealistic. So I feel like your vision is a little bit foggy right now, and that might be why you want to take a shortcut. You know, that might be why you want to I hate to say it, but like lie and cheat your way to the top, or to get things moving. And maybe not lie or cheat, just take a shortcut. But you're being encouraged because you have the Chariot here. And I think what you can do is ask the universe to help you ground and direct your energy to where it wants you to be. And then I think you'll get some movement forward. And I think I said this in another video, but the Chariot has its back turned. He has his back turned on his hometown. So some of you guys might be afraid to disappoint other people, like your family or your friends. But if it's your calling, then it's your calling, Sometimes we have to do what's right for ourselves, and ignore what everybody else thinks, because deep down in your heart that this is the right decision. So if some of you are Taurus, if some of you are lost, you're being asked to, ask the universe, move me in the direction that you want me to move in, and I feel like a path will be laid out in front of you, one step at a time, and then you'll finally get some forward movement. And, the Six of Cups here, but honestly, I'm not sure why. The Six of Cups can mean a new romance. It can mean a soulmate. It can mean simply looking back on happy times or looking back on past memories very fondly. So if some of you are lost, maybe looking back on your past is going to help you move forward. Like there could be a key hidden in your childhood. Like if some of you don't know what to do with your life, like let's say you don't have a career, or let's say like you're 18 and you are about to go to college and you don't know what major to pick. Think about what you like to do as a kid, like your hobbies, and start there, because there could be something in your past that will help you, figure out who you are and where you want to go. I'm going to pull another card though, just in case, because I feel like this one doesn't quite fit in with the rest of the Taurus reading. Strange. Six of Cups. Oops. The Fool. Okay. So your best bet, Taurus, is to once again ask your higher power, ask the universe to guide me in the direction that you want me to move in. And look at this, this next couple of weeks as an adventure, I think you're being encouraged to like tap into your inner child. Tap into that inner little kid, that little inner boy or girl within you, because that's definitely going to help. I think lighten your load, and I think just give you a better attitude about this, because I feel like Taurus, some of you are very bogged down by responsibilities, and that's why you're in a lot of danger, or there's this temptation to take shortcuts, because when you take a shortcut, you cut yourself short. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next sign. Who's the next sign? Virgo. 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 What does Virgo need to know from now until December 12th? Oh wow, Virgo, you got your card. You did. You got the Hermit, which is a representative of Virgo. So I think the general reading definitely resonates with you guys. It resonates with all the earth signs, but definitely here. Just going within and reflecting, definitely reflecting on your past experiences, reflecting, like taking a good hard look at what you have done and how far you've come and what you want to change and what you don't want to change. You know, what do you want to keep and what do you want to throw out? Because the Hermit is on top of a mountain. He's elderly, so he's very wise. And he's climbed the top of this mountain. And the mountain is kind of like his challenges and his experiences. And he's on the top right now. And I feel like with these two cards together, the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit, you guys are at a point right now where you are reflecting. Definitely reflecting on where you've been and how far you've come and where. And the most important question is, what now? And whether you know it or not, you're in manifestation mode because you've got the Magician here. You've got everything you need to create the reality that you want. You got, you know, the Cups, you got a Wand, Pentacles, Sword, and you've got this relationship with the universe and yourself. This give and take here, you know, with the infinity symbol above his head. So you've got everything you need to create the reality you want and to create the life you want. But be careful, because if you're in a negative place right now, then you're only bringing in harder experiences, you know, and more negative shit. But if you're in a good place right now, if you're keeping your thoughts as positive as possible and you're, you know, getting excited about the future and you're getting, you know, as positive as possible about what's to come, then good things are going to show up for you. That's a promise. And the Page of Cups is here as well. So a lot of you guys are, a select few of you might receive an apology from somebody, or you might apologize to somebody else, but that's a select few. I also see this mostly as you guys are some of you guys are brand new on this spiritual journey and tuning into your intuition. Like, this is brand new for you. But the universe is getting your attention, just like this little fish is getting this boy's attention. And you're listening. You know, and I think you know in your heart of hearts what you need to do. And the universe is speaking to you through, you know, your intuition, your dreams, you know, emotions, and it's guiding you. But this might be new for some of you. You know, this is like new communication from the universe to you, and it could be entirely new to you personally. Okay. And I do see the Four of Wands did pop up on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like your ultimate goal is harmony, you know, creating a home for yourself. Not just of stability and abundance, you know, and structure, but something where you guys are craving harmony right now. And you want to create that and implement that into your own life, Virgo. If you think about this long enough and you visualize it, you know, if you visualize yourself in a harmonious home, in a harmonious environment, it will come to you. The universe will make way and make it happen for you. And I feel like that's what you want to bring in, you know, like and there's some old stuff that you want to throw out. Or you're going to discover what to throw out and what to keep in the next couple weeks. I don't see you guys making any big moves, any big decisions, but I think you're planning on making some big changes. Okay, Virgo. All right. Last but certainly not least, Capricorn. Capricorn. What's going on with the Capricorn? A pretty Queen of Wands. Capricorn. Capricorn. Ooh, Queen of Wands. What's going on with the queens here? Ten of Wands. Ooh, and Temperance. Ooh, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn. So, once again, abundance, stability, structure. This is your main goal. This is what you want your life to look like in the next couple weeks. I mean, who the hell doesn't? And this isn't just structure. This is leaving a legacy. You know, you guys are definitely thinking in the far, far, far future. At least most of you guys are. You know, how can I make my mark on the world? You know, how can I make a family? You know, this is a card about building a family and having grandkids and great-grandkids and leaving a legacy in that way, I guess. You guys have two queens here, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. The Ten of Wands and Temperance, which I find interesting. So I already see a struggle here of balance. A balance or, yeah, balance between fire energy and water energy. So a balance between like your own emotions and your passion. And I feel like for the most part, you are pretty... It's like I feel for some reason that these two women have kind of shook hands with each other. God, they're gorgeous. Those gorgeous cards. Now, queens are very, you know, obviously they're feminine. It's feminine energy, but it's also energy within you. You know, it's not exactly how you deal with the world, but how you're feeling on the inside. So the Queen of Wands, you know, feels very good about herself. She's very confident. She's very sexual, very flirty, you know, lots of laughter, lots of enthusiasm, you know, loves to, you know, party and cut up with her friends. And the Queen of Cups is more secure and stable in her own intuition and her own emotions. She's very kind, very nurturing, very loving, very sexual, but more in a sensual sense, you know? Like the Queen of Wands is sexual in like a playful sense and like rowdy. And the Queen of Cups is more like making love and like lighting candles and, you know, soft music and all that stuff. So, there could be, I feel like there's a balance of these two energies within you. And you're feeling good. Like you're feeling really, really good. But I also feel like it's still a work in progress, you know? Like these two energies are still, it's still kind of like yeah, they're just now starting to get along. You know, they're just now starting to get along with each other. And I say that because the Temperance card is here. And Temperance is all about balance. It's all about moderation. And getting two sides to work together. You know. It's also about elevation and enlightenment. Because actually... he's not pouring one cup down into another. He's pouring water from the bottom one into the top. He can do that because he's an angel and he's a badass. So it's about, you know, moving from one level up to a higher level. And I feel like Capricorn, you guys have done a lot of inner work. A lot of inner work. And you're feeling really good about yourself. You know, but there is a little bit of imbalance. I feel a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Like it's still kind of ongoing. And part of the reason I say that is because the Ten of Wands is here. And you could be feeling so emotional or so passionate and so overcome with all these overwhelming feelings that it's kind of bogging you down, you know, and it's kind of hard to get your work done because you're feeling all these feelings, you know. However, you know, it's a process. And a 10 is always an ending of a phase or of a chapter. So you're approaching the end of this balancing act. You know, like you're this close to mastering it. Interesting message for Capricorn. Kind of random, honestly. But yeah, wow, this is 40 minutes long. But I think I'm going to stop there. So thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please leave a comment, like it, subscribe. I love doing this. And yeah, just give me your feedback. Let me know what you think, how you feel, how you doing. And if you would like a private reading with me, I would totally love to read for you. I will do it for free, at least for now. Just email me at hannahkeelytarot@gmail.com. And with that, y'all have an awesome couple of weeks. Thank you. Bye.